Hey guys, welcome back to another weekly prep with me. Today we're going to be making something a little less healthy than we normally make, but today we're going to be making some homemade pasta, mac and cheese. The recipe is by Chrissy Teigen in her Cravings cookbook. I've made this countless of times. I love it. Everyone that tries it loves it. So we're gonna get into the video and stay tuned for more. Okay, we're gonna start with olive oil, panko seasoned breadcrumbs. Make sure that they're seasoned. Salt, pepper, cayenne pepper, a pound of pasta. I'm using cheddar cheese, Swiss cheese, and American, unsalted butter, Pam, whole milk, and all-purpose flour. So to get started, we're going to want to get our large pot of water and bring it to a boil. All right, so now we're gonna wanna put some salt. I'm just using sea salt. I'm just gonna kind of like lightly salt it, I guess. This is a big pot of water, so here we go. I'd say that's about like half a tablespoon. So once our water is boiling, we're gonna cook our pasta for 1 minute less than it says on the package. And we're just gonna make sure it drains and pour some of our olive oil in there to make sure our pasta doesn't stick. Now we're gonna turn our oven on and make sure it preheats to about 425 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna take our pot that we used for the pasta and heat 1 stick of butter over medium-high heat until it is melted. But now we're gonna add our flour and stir it in constantly for about 5 minutes to make our roux. Then we're gonna gradually add our milk in and kind of whisk it in. And we're gonna want to bring that to a boil and whisk it until it thickens, which is about another 5 minutes. So now it's boiling. You can see the steam from the milk. I'm gonna turn the heat down and just keep stirring it until it's pretty thick. You can see right here, it's still pretty watery, and then as it finished, it's pretty thick now, which is the exact consistency we want before we add our cheese in. We're gonna do this a few at a time just so it doesn't get all clumped up. And this is what it looks like with all of the cheese mixed in, and we're gonna go ahead and put all of our spices in there. Just make sure it is all mixed up. Now that our spices and our mixture is ready, we're gonna take our pasta noodles and we're gonna put them back into the mixture and turn up the heat and make sure that it cooks. I normally like to wait until it's bubbling and then spray our pan with Pam, make sure it doesn't stick. You can also use butter for this, but I like to use Pam. And we're gonna top with the remaining cheese slices and put the breadcrumbs on and pop it in the oven for about, I want to say like 8 minutes. And then we're going to broil to get that nice crispy brownness on top. All right, so I've already had this before and it's super good. This is probably like my 8th time making it, but I'm just going to do a little taste test for y'all on camera. Just to show y'all that I'm not bluffing. That's really good. So, cheers. Super good, super creamy. There is a lot of different cheeses in this, and I think that's really what takes this to the next level. Same with the cayenne pepper. I think that's probably one of the things that really brings this up a notch, but super creamy and delicious. With all that, we're gonna wanna prep it and put it in airtight containers in the fridge for 4 days or in the freezer for up to 3 months. So yeah, that's it from me this week. I really hope that y'all end up making this, and Chrissy Teigen really hit the spot with this one. Chef's kiss, super good, amazing. But if you decide to try it, let me know down in the comments. And as always, I will post the recipe in the description along with my socials. So hope y'all have a good Wednesday.